everyone. So this is the video that we had discussed on the groups earlier regarding the skirt, this area over here. I've never made a video before, so bear with me. I hope that you can actually understand what I'm talking about over here. And if you have any questions, then obviously, email or message me when I get through with this. So as you can see, this is the already somewhat edited image. It's not the complete original, but this is what we're going to start with. I initially, looked at the skirt, and as you can see here, there is some movement, but there's, some stuff sort of caught up over here on the side of her. It's not as nice and smooth as I might want it to be. So what I initially did was I used liquify. So I came over here. I would duplicate my background. Sorry about that. Duplicate my background layer just so that we're working non-destructively. Come up to filter, and we're going to click on liquify, which is going to take us into this interface right over here. I set my brush on this little finger pointy thing, and I'm just going to make my brush slightly larger. It's going to be a bit too big. That should work. And I'm just going to sort of gently pull out her skirt over here, little by little. The larger the brush, I find, the better, because then you get more of a seamless look as it pulls. You have to be a little bit careful not to sort of damage the grass, make it look a bit funky over there. But if you do it little by little, you can sort of see what you're doing, and that'll help you not to do anything too nasty to it. So that's sort of the first thing that I did, just to even out that line back there. We're going to accept that, and you can see there's that difference over there. The next thing that I did was, and I'm just going to duplicate the layer again, I grabbed my tool over here, the selection tool, rectangular marquee, and I came in down here and just put a little bit of a marquee around this area. Might actually make it a little bit smaller. Then I use something called the Puppet Warp tool, which you can find under Edit, right there. What that does is it brings up this sort of layer over here that will allow you to put points where you want to move things and where you want to keep things still. So I generally put points all around the edges where I want to keep something still, where I want to move it. They're called control points. I'm going to keep some control points over here as well, just so that doesn't move too much. And then I'm going to start going over to the control points and gently tugging those out. Till I get a line that's pleasing to my eye. Control point over there just so I can bring that down slightly. Okay, so that looks pretty good. As you can see, that's changed the shape of the dress there. But what it's also done is it's given us, this sort of curved background over here. So because we worked on a completely separate layer, I'm going to be able to just mask that off right here using a soft black brush. It's at 100% opacity, flow 100% as well. And sorry, for some reason that was black. So let me just invert that so we can see what we're working with. So like I said, soft black brush, and we are going to just mask that off the underneath layer. And I work on a Wacom tablet, which I love. I don't think I could live without it. Initially, I was going to actually keep the skirt over here as it was, but I decided I wanted a little bit more movement over here. So what I actually did was I went back into another one of my images from that shoot, and I grabbed a still from there, which is right over here. We're going to actually just move that on over to here so that we can see what we're doing. If I can actually get it there. Sorry, let me try that again. For some reason, whenever you're recording, it sort of makes the computer move really slowly. So I'll just copy that. Okay, so that's the image that I took. I just cut it off of another shot from the session, and I literally just popped it down over here to where it appeared to fit the best. And a little trick for checking is sort of to bring the opacity down on the layer so you can kind of see a bit better where everything goes, and you know, just playing around with it a little bit that way. That looks pretty good right over there. Bring the opacity back up to 100%, and then you're just going to mask off whatever you don't need. So right now I'm once again using a 100% opacity black brush, very, very soft, and I'm going to increase the size of the brush a little bit, if my computer actually lets me do that. We'll leave it right there, and we'll just start masking off gently. This is taking a little bit of time because, like I said, the computer's just not running that well. Normally this is a fairly quick process. So I'm actually going to mask quite a bit of it off, all of this over here. Because you don't really need that. as you can see, it's shaping up already to where we have a nice bit of her skirt. Okay, so I'm going to leave it approximately there. What I could do also, and what I did do in the actual image, is I then went in, zoomed in quite closely, just, with the zoom tool right over there. And I fixed that up so that it wouldn't look so rough around the edges, which, as you can see, oh God, computer's just not responding so well right now. So you didn't actually see all of this, the sort of shadowy bits over here. And then I went in and matched the light so that the light actually flowed through the skirt as well. So it didn't look quite so dark. But this was approximately the method I used to create the skirt the way it was. I did go back in over here as well and fixed these lines so that they actually fit with the flow of the skirt. And that was, again, purely by using liquify, exactly the way that we did it in the initial portion of the skirt, and just by tweaking the lines so that they straightened up nicely without affecting the rest of the image too much. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have any questions, if I can help you anyway, please do let me know. Thank you very much. Bye.